Welcome to the Warrior Network.
Hey guys, what is up? So today we're going to go over which type of carry should you do and why. Alright, so we have appendix carry, we have a 4 o'clock carry. Some people like to carry in the smaller bag, which is between the 5 and 6 area. I personally have not, but some people like that way. Alright, I'll give it a try and I'll see how I feel, but I just want to know, first of all, what is your preferred position to carry? Comment below. And also, there are pros and cons to each. Now, we'll go into 2 categories here, pros and cons, and then what works best for you, okay? So, there's been a huge debate going on about, oh, you should appendix carry because it's faster. Yes, it is faster this way, okay, because it is right in front of you. The clothing immediately comes up. It doesn't have to snag on anything, and you're ready, locked in, and ready to go, okay? The other pro to it is that it does feel more comfortable, as I've experienced and I've talked to many others and done the research. When you're in a vehicle and you're putting your seatbelt on, it is more comfortable that way, and it's more easily accessible in the event you need to use that platform when you're in the vehicle ready to get down. So the other pro to appendix carry, okay, is that they do make holster systems now that actually bind and conform the holster to your body, okay, to reduce the printing and things like that. I don't have one. I plan on getting one sometime, but I often switch the way I carry just to see how I feel, okay, and also is in regard to my attire and what I'm wearing. So the 4 o'clock carry, okay, so if we switch this to the 4 o'clock position, okay, is it easier to bend down and pick up stuff in the front? Yes, it is. Okay, a con to that though is that when you turn to the side, depending on what attire you're wearing, sometimes you can see the bulk of the weapon because it looks weird on your body when you have all flat and then an object pushing out, even with a concealed carry. Okay, so some people like to have it in the front. Maybe they have a more developed chest, or maybe they're a heavier set person, so the clothing drapes over, which I discussed in my last video, that it feels better for them, and there are heavier set guys that do appendix carry. So if you want to have that debate, put the guys in here, let them share their experiences, what they like the best, and I want to see how they feel, okay? And their experience when they appendix carry, and they're a heavier set guy. I don't know how it feels to be that way, so I would like to know the people that carry that way, how do they feel? How does it work out for them? So include them if you want, tag them in the comments below. A pro tip to 4 o'clock carry is that, I don't have it with me right now, but if you carry a blade, you can carry the blade and your appendix portion. So you have another weapon selection system to combat a threat with if need be. So you can carry a blade here if it doesn't require you to be loud and you need a more quiet approach, okay, a more quieter attack, all right, and it reduces the damage it can do to surrounding areas because your target's right in front of you. Or if you need to go loud, and you have that option too, okay? Another good pro tip in regards to the 4 o'clock carry, I know it's more common. I don't know which is more common, the appendix or the 4 o'clock. You're gonna have to comment below what you guys think. It's especially looked at in a good type of situation where you can draw, protect yourself, and still take shots in the abdomen area and then continue upwards from the torso to the T-box if that's what the situation dictates. So people like that action because from this angle here, it's very hard to get that shot off unless you're twisting and turning the gun in that direction, or you might be doing this motion here, which takes a little bit too much time versus just boom. That's it. All right, and people love that, okay, to get those shots off. And so basically it comes to a matter of preference and what you would rather feel comfortable doing. And test it out. Go to the range, dry fire inside your home with, dry fire means with no one present for those who don't know. But try it out in your home. Just do the reps where you're appendix carry, and then 4 o'clock carry. You know what I mean? So do the reps and figure out what works best for you, okay? And also too, another con to 4 o'clock carry is that when you are in a vehicle and you go to click your seatbelt, guess where the seatbelt's at? Always on the weapon system, okay? When you go to, even if you do scooch it back a little bit it does make it harder for you to gain control over that system at a critical time when you may need it. So there are pros and cons to both. If you guys have any more, drop them in the comment box below. My preferred method, I have 4 o'clock carried for years. And I'm only now starting to come to that, maybe I should appendix carry. And then I'm testing it out, And then they make holsters that bind to the body. And I'm like, oh, this is neat, you know, when I see it on YouTube and stuff like that. So that actually is going to be my more preferred way, because it's now growing on me in regards to speed, you know, exactly where it is all the time. I don't have to, you know, I mean, my 4 o'clock doesn't move around either, but it does feel a little bit more comfortable for me, okay? And I do like that it's right in front. It's accessible to me. So this is why I don't, you know, I keep a hand's distance in regards to my bubble here. And I know that it's right here when I need it. No matter how many articles of clothing, I can rip that up as quick as I can, draw, and put rounds on target, okay? Versus when you have jackets and all that, you kind of need to move the jacket out the way to get to the clothing to then draw. Sometimes that's a huge difference on what time of the year, what clothing articles you got on, articles of clothing you got on, and you have to take those things into consideration. That's why reps matter, okay? And practicing matters. So I'm going to keep pushing that into your brains until you pass out, and I'm going to shake you like this, and I'm going to push it more into your brain that, hey, did you do your reps? Yes, good. Do some more. So enough of that. But anyway, so again, you got your pros, your cons. You got 2 types of carry. Some people carrying the 5 or 6, like I explained. I haven't. So if you know someone who does, drop their name, tag them in the comment box, because I want to know from them, how do they feel? What are their pros and cons that they have with that weapon system? Am I going to run into the same thing if I try it? I will try it, but I want to get a good overview of what I'm doing when I'm conducting this operation or / exercise. So let me know what you guys think in the comment box below. Can't wait to hear back from you. Stay strong and keep fighting.